Hey guys, welcome back. So, as I had brainstormed with you guys earlier today, if you saw that video, I know most of you haven't. I kind of want to do something different, something unique. Maybe do make items that start with the letter A, or sorry, items that start with the letters of the alphabet. I think that's how I say it correctly. Anyway, so like I said in the previous video, the first one will be this African flower granny square. This one is actually one of the most popular granny squares to make, other than the traditional square. So this one we're going to use a mixture of a few different stitches. We're going to do single crochet, double crochet, half double crochet, treble crochet. We're going to be crocheting doubles and triples together. It seems intimidating, but it's super easy. Sorry, I can't stop yawning. Okay, so now you're going to want at least 5 different colors. I mean, you want it to stand out, make it unique, make it your own. So I've chosen these colors. I know it seems a bit much, and I just realized I have 6 up here. I just bought this at Walmart, so it just happened to land up here. Okay, anyway, so I have 5 colors. This is Crafter's Secret Cotton. This is at Hobby Lobby. The rest of them are Lily Sugar and Cream. This is Sea Breeze, Bright Navy, Dark Pine, and Hot Green. So we're going to be using all of these today. Alright, so I'm going to throw that to the side, literally. We're going to start with the first color. My color is going to be pink, and we're going to start off with a magic circle, and we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3, and this is going to count as your first double crochet. Now what we're going to do is, I am so sorry, I keep yawning. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to do clusters of 2. So there's our first cluster, because there's chain 1 and a double crochet. Okay, then we're going to chain 1, do the same thing, 2 double crochets, followed by a chain 1, and we're going to do this for a total of 8 times. So all together you should have 16 stitches, each cluster of 2 separated by a chain 1 space. So we're going to do this a couple more times. 1, 2, chain 1. Okay, let's see how many we have so far. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so I'm going to close this just a little bit. Okay, that was 7, chain 1, and did the last 2. Okay, we're also going to chain 1 again. Now we can close our hole up, and then we're going to slip stitch into the top of that chain 3. Okay, now we are going to go ahead and chain 1 and tie it off. For this tutorial, you will be needing a darning needle and a pair of scissors. Okay, so on to the next color. Now, what we're going to do in the next one is we are going to start where we left off, because we are in a chain 1 space, right? Okay, so get the right end. I need to tuck that in somewhere. Okay, so I want to do a slip knot. Okay, so we are going to I cannot get my hands to work tonight. Okay, so we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright, so we're going to do 1 double crochet. Okay, now this one, because we're starting out, we're not going to do what we're going to do the rest of the way around. Okay, so since we had to chain our first double crochet, we were forced to do a regular double crochet into that chain 1 space. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to chain 1, and then this time, and this is what we're going to do the rest of the way around now. Into each of the chain 1 spaces, we are going to do 2 double crochets, but we're going to crochet them together, followed by chain 1, 2 double crochets, crochet together. Okay, so I want to zoom in just a little bit so you can see. Okay, so what we're going to do, yarn over, go through, pull up the yarn, pull through 2, yarn over, insert your hook, pull through 2, and now you should have 3 loops on your hook, and pull through all 3. Okay, so now we're going to go into the next chain 1 space, and we're going to do the same thing. Insert your hook, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and then pull through all 3. Then we're going to chain 1, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and pull through all 3. Okay, next chain 1 space, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, pull through all 3. I am so sorry, I got out of frame. Let's zoom out so that doesn't happen. I'm so sorry. Okay, so we're going to do a chain 1, and we're going to go back into that same stitch like we did the last 2. Okay, I just have a really bad habit of bringing my work closer and closer to me. Okay, so again, we're going into the chain 1 spaces, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and then pull through all 3. Chain 1. Go back into the same space, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and pull through all 3. Okay, I want to show you one more time, and then I'm going to meet you back. So we're going to yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, pull through all 3, chain 1, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, pull through all 3. Okay, and I will meet you back when we have completed that round. Okay, we are back. So we have completed that round. Now we're going to slip stitch into the top of that chain. Okay, now what we're going to do, we're just going to go ahead and slip stitch into that chain, that first chain 1 space. All right, and then we're going to chain 3. Okay, so chain 3. Then we're going to put 4 double crochets into that space. However, that chain 3 is acting as a double crochet, so technically we are doing 5 double crochets. Alrighty. Then we're going to chain 1, and then we're going to go into the chain 1 space, and do 5 double crochets. And we're going to do this all the way around in the chain 1 spaces only. We're doing 5 double crochets. Okay, one more time. That's not a chain 1. This is a chain 1. Okay? This is between your clusters of 2. Not right here. Okay? If you look, there's your cluster where you went into the same stitch. So you're going to be looking for that. Okay. And again, we're doing 5 double crochets. Alright, and I will meet you back when we are at the end. Alrighty, we are at the end. And from here, we're going to slip stitch into the top of the chain 3. Alright, I'm going to chain 1 and tie it off. Okay, so we are going to do a new color now. So what we're going to do is we are going to go into the top of this middle double crochet into like the 5th, technically it's the 3rd. Okay, so the cluster of 5 that we just did from the previous row, we're going to go right in the middle. Okay, so we're going to get our new yarn, and this is literally new. This is a color that I don't typically use very often, and well, not too bad. Sometimes it's a hot mess. Alright, so I'm going to slip knot. Okay, we're just going to go in that. Okay. And we're going to chain 1. Okay. Then we're going to single crochet into the next 2 stitches. So 1 and 2. Okay. Then when we get right here, we're going to double crochet, but we're going to go into the one from the previous, like row number, was it 3? So we're going to go into this one down here. So yarn over, pull through, and you're going to have to pull it up, and there we go. Okay, next we're going to single crochet into the next 5 stitches. This is counting as 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, again, we're going to double crochet into this hole right here, pull up the loop, complete the double crochet. Okay, again, we're going to single crochet and get this stitch right next to that double crochet, if you can see it. Okay, might have to kind of spread it open just a little bit. Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Again, we are going to double crochet into that previous 2 previous rows. Alright, and then we're going to single crochet into the next 5. Alright, okay, alrighty, so far we're looking good. Alrighty, I'm going to go ahead and skip over to the end, and I'll meet you there. Okay, we are back at the end. So what we're going to do, we are going to slip stitch into the middle of that first single crochet where we started off. Okay, now what we're going to do, we're going to chain 1 and then fasten it off, or cut it off, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so this is what you should have. Okay, let's try this again. That's what you should have, or that's what it should look like. That is so pretty. I really like that. Okay, so next we're going to grab another color, and I'm doing dark pine. If I can find the end, I think there it is. My yarn is always in a mess, but this is like, you know, a partial skein. So alright, so in this row we're going to insert our yarn into any one of the double crochets. So I'm just going to go ahead and go into this one because it's the closest. zoom in. Okay, there we go. So we're going to go into the top of that double crochet. Grab that. Alright. And then we're going to chain one. And then we're going to single crochet into, oh, sorry. Chain one, single crochet into the next 2 stitches. So 1 and 2. Okay, next we're going to do a half double crochet, and that is yarn over, insert, pull through, and then pull through all 3. Okay, so, and then in the next 2 we're going to chain 2, 1, 2, and then we're going to skip 2 stitches. Okay, and then this is where we're going to do our 3 trebles, and we're going to do these 3 trebles together. So we're going to yarn over twice, insert, pull through. Okay, this one I wanted to zoom out just a little bit. Okay, insert, pull through 2. Okay, pull through 2, yarn over twice, insert, pull through 2, pull through 2. Okay, yarn over twice, insert, pull through 2, pull through 2. Okay, pull through 2 again. Okay, and then pull through. See, we have a leaf now. So then we're going to chain 2. Okay, and we're going to do it one more time. So yarn over twice, pull through 2, pull through 2, yarn over twice, pull through 2, pull through 2, yarn over twice, pull through 2, pull through 2, and then pull through all 4. There we go. See, now we have 2 leaves. Alrighty, so now, okay, we're going to chain 2, 1, 2, and then we're going to skip 2. So there's 1, 2, and then we're going to half double crochet, this one's a little bit tricky. Okay, so half double crochet, then we're going to single crochet into the next 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, a half double crochet into the next. Okay, then chain 2, 1, 2. We're going to skip 2, 1, 2, and go into the third with 3 trebles together. So yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, pull through. Well, hold on, let's try that one more time. Yarn over twice, pull through 2, pull through 2. I had to loosen my tension up a little bit. Alright, yarn over twice, pull through 2, and then pull through all of them. Okay, chain 2. And we're going to do the same thing again. yarn over twice, pull through 2, pull through 2. Sorry, no wonder you can't see. Let's try that again. Okay, we chain 2, yarn over twice, pull through 2, pull through 2, yarn over twice, pull through 2, pull through 2, yarn over twice, pull through 2, pull through 2, then pull through all 4. Okay. Still trying to get the hang of filming. Alright, so then we're going to do the same thing. Chain 2. Okay. We're going to skip 1, 2, half double crochet into the third. And I try to bring it as close to my work as possible. Okay, then we're going to single crochet into the next 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, half double crochet into the next. Okay, then chain 2, skip 2, 1, 2, then 3 trebles together. So pull through 2, yarn over twice, pull through 2, pull through 2, yarn over twice, pull through 2, pull through 2, then pull through all 4. Okay, so I'm going to leave you here at this one, and let's see if you can do this by yourself. I have faith in you. Alright, I will meet you back. Alright, so now we're at the end. So what we're going to do, we're going to slip stitch into that first single crochet. We're going to chain 1 and we're going to switch to a new yarn, new color, new yarn, whatever. Okay, so this is what you should have so far. I think we're doing good. Oh, excuse me. Okay, so I have had hiccups all day. Alright. And we have got our hot green. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to attach our yarn. I want to do it in a corner space, because what we're going to do, we're going to do 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets. Okay, so if I can get my hands to work right. Okay, so 2, 3 counts as 1. So 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets. We're going to get that tail out of there, and we're going to crochet over it. Okay, so now what we're going to do is going to do half double crochets all down the line. Okay, so half double crochet, and we're going to go into each stitch. Apparently I don't know what a half double crochet is. Alright, let's try that one more time. Half double crochet into each stitch. So there's 1, get with the pattern, 2, okay, with doing so many double crochets and single crochets, it's bound to happen. Okay, so now in the chain spaces we're going to do 2. So 1 half double crochet, 2 half double crochet. Alright. Now we are going to half double into each one down the line. And you can use any kind of yarn that you want to. I just chose cotton. That I should have probably said that a long time ago, but you know, I just said you need any kind of yarn, and it's true. Okay, so, and if you go to my previous video that says come say hi, you'll understand why I use Lovely Sugar and Cream so much. It's because it's all right here in front of me. There's two shelves stacked up. Alright. Keep going down the line. Okay, remember in these spaces right here, we're going to do 2 half double crochets. 1, 2. Lord. Okay. So then in these spaces we're going to do half double crochets. Anywhere you see a stitch, you're going to do a half double crochet. You can get into that stitch. There we go. Okay, then in the chain spaces with the leaves, we're going to do 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets. Alright, and I will meet you back when we have completed this last and final round. Alright, see you in a few. Alright, we are back at the very end. We are going to do one last half double crochet into that stitch, and then we are going to slip stitch into that top of that chain 3 from the very beginning. Alright, chain 1, fasten it off. We are good to go. Alright, so pull that a little tight. We're going to, okay, so y'all can weave in that tail with the needle after the video, because I'm not wasting my time on that. Okay, so let's get this straightened out a little bit. Cotton yarn tends to want to bunch up a little bit, but it's okay. Alright, so there is our African flower. I hope my tutorial was somewhat mediocre. I'm still having some issues with one of the words, and that too. Sorry, that's another one. I'm trying to get better. I really am. I promise. This is going to take some time, because I normally don't do this. It's just something I decided to do, and I don't know if it's working for me per se. If it is, please send some negative not negative, Jesus. Positive feedback. No negative comments. I will accept criticism. Any helpful tips, if you may. But honestly, I am really digging this color combination. And another thing I need to work on is not make the videos or tutorials so lengthy. But I feel like, as a person who learned on or self-taught on YouTube or by watching YouTube channels, some of them weren't as thorough, and it was more like, oh, let's show you 2 stitches and move on to the next round. Like, I'm a visual learner, and with stuff like this, I know it's not the easiest thing. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial. I really did, and I'm loving this square. I might have to make more of them. This pattern has actually always intimidated me for some reason. I have no idea. So I'm kind of upping my level of squares per se. At one time I was doing every single square I could possibly get my hands on. One of my favorites is also the willow square. We can do that in the W video, but this is the first video of the alphabet series, so stay tuned. Wow. Okay, stay tuned for the next letter of the alphabet. So see you then, my friends.